Well, happy Discipleship Almost Day to everyone. One of the things that Swamiji would say often is, if you want to know me, listen to my music, or even immerse yourself in his music. And I remember that was my point of connection with Ananda when I first came, and has continued all these years of just really loving the music, really resonating with the music, listening to the music. You can play it in the car, you can have it in your home. I used to keep the Om chant, just Swamiji chanting Om, 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 on in the house all the time, just to keep the vibration clean and pure inside the home. So many ways to incorporate the music into your life. Just learning the words and allowing those words to teach us. And so some other people have come in since. Did everybody get these?
We might even have the words put up on the screen.
No, I printed out 50 copies, so there should be plenty for everybody. Yeah. We're not going to sing it right this moment, but in very soon. So this song, Walk Like a Man, of course, Swamiji was not excluding women. He meant walk like a man. Walk like a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. We're all just souls who happen to have certain different kinds of bodies in this incarnation, but we've been all things. And the words to this song, I wanted us to have it to be able to have it in our hands and to have these words. You can take them home, put it by your computer, and when you have a chance, just read through the song or sing the song to yourself, just as a way to immerse yourself. I used to, this was before, no, I had a computer pretty early on, but even, we mostly just use computers to kind of access the web, maybe do a document here and there. That was a long time ago. And so I used to write all his words, though, on little 3x5 cards and carry them with me. Now, I was in a number of singing groups also and needed to memorize those words. But in doing so, there were so many times, especially in the car, when I was singing these songs. And very often I would drive up to the village and back on weekends when Swamiji would give concerts, and I would participate in the concerts. I'd play my flute. We would sing the songs in some of the choirs and the music groups that were up there. The drive was about 3.5 or 4 hours away from where I was living at the time, and it would go very quickly to be able to drive up, because I would have his music on the whole time. And I had to make sure to stay conscious and grounded while I was singing those words, because very often you can find the words just lifting you into a high vibration, lifting you into a state of just divine happiness. And they're a very good tool to shift our consciousness. One of the things Master brought to us was this concept of shifting our consciousness rather than just analyzing ourselves. And that means if we're in a bad mood especially, rather than saying, well, I'm in a bad mood because this person said that, and because when I was growing up my dad was really mean, and all sorts of reasons why things are the way they are. But what Master said was, shift that consciousness, shift it into a higher state, and suddenly those problems are gone. It doesn't mean we don't process the feelings behind those. It's very important not to have unresolved feelings. But even when we have lots of resolved feelings, we can still find ourselves in moods, in not feeling that great, in however we are, especially when we allow our energy to get low. Our worst parts can come out when the energy is low. And so this music is a wonderful way for lifting the vibration, for raising the energy. It's almost as though you get a get out of jail free card with this music, because you don't have to put that much effort out to sing it, and you get so much back. And it works on you unconsciously. You sing the words, and suddenly you just feel better and better and better. All you had to do was put a little bit of effort out with that initial singing, and then suddenly you found, like an amplifier, things just get better and better. So think of getting more of the CDs. Many people have gotten things off of YouTube, that kind of thing. That's okay, but there's nothing like having the recording that was professionally done. It sounds much better. And it was as Swamiji intended. All the music that we sell is a way that Ananda supports itself. And so when you buy a CD, don't just pass it around to everybody, which has been done many times, but rather, buy that for yourself and know that you are helping to support Swamiji. Swamiji purposefully created that music as a way to help support Ananda. And so this music can just infiltrate us, allow it to just come into every cell of our body and feel those vibrations that are trying to come in. So let's try and sing this song, Walk Like a Man. And why don't we all stand up, just because it's been a little long. We're going to get through this as quickly as possible. We're going to get to the pizza. And so before we have guitar, though, I'd like you to just sing with me, just to, first what I'd like to do is have us say the words together. So why don't you just say the words with me? I'll say them loud enough so that you can just follow along. You don't have to repeat after me. But one thing that's very nice when you have this music is you read the words and really comprehend what they mean. So let's just together read these words and try and understand exactly what they're meaning. Whenever you're reading poetry, sometimes the main topic is not completely clear until you kind of say it out loud and think about it. Okay, so let's do this together. Walk like a man, even though you walk alone. Why court approval once the road is known? Let come who will, but if they all turn home, the goal still awaits you. Go on alone. Just to stop there, isn't that great? The goal still awaits you. Go on alone. This path is you come from God alone and you go back to God alone, but enjoy. Okay, let's do the next verse. Follow your dream, though it lead to worlds unknown. Life's but a shadow, once our dreams have flown. What if men cry, your dream is not our own? Your soul knows the answer. Go on alone. Give life your heart. Bless everything that's grown. Fear not the loving. All this world's your own. Make rich the soil, but once a seed is sown, seek freedom, don't linger. Go on alone. And then the song ends by singing the first verse again at the end. Just one comment. This reminds me of something someone said in a class, and they're not here, so I can say it. Just that, once we get on this path, we are different, and we are strange to others. And everyone in the class was saying, yes, we are strange to others now. And it's true. When people sense that you're not just trying to please them, but you're trying to please God. That can be a little off-putting. Not that we, suddenly think your needs don't matter anymore. I'm just with God only. That's obviously the wrong attitude. But the whole thought of that we're just different now. There's no going back. You can go back. I know people who have. And the light has gone out of their eyes, which is sad. But it's never hopeless, because we'll just get back on the path either at the end of this life or next life and just keep moving forward. But why not take advantage while we're here, while we are moving forward? And this is saying, even though we feel different now, even though we know our goal is on the eye, our eye is on the goal of God, even though we know all of this, it doesn't matter what others think. This is one of the difficult things in life, in society, is what will other people think? It's pretty bad when the relatives have a really loud voice and decide something's wrong with you. And then everybody attacks and says, that person needs to change, that person needs to change. And it's as though if they repeat it over and over and over again, all together, they'll finally beat that person down into being the way they want them to be. This is wrong. If you are participating in this, stop now. And stop others from doing it. Because how do we grow spiritually when this happens? How? How can you grow spiritually in the way you're supposed to grow when everyone is telling you how to be? And when we grow spiritually, very often we become more considerate, more kind, more loving, and quite frankly, more wonderful people. And so wouldn't they want to have us grow in the way we're supposed to grow? So we should really stand up for that principle of just being yourself. Just be who God made you to be. And sometimes we have to resist the strong opinions that come our way. And this is the anthem for that. So, next time you feel picked on, this is the song you sing. Next time you're about to pick on someone, remember this song. Okay, so we'll sing the first song, the first verse together. I'll sing it and you can repeat after me. Then you know the melody. And then we can sing all the verses together, okay? So no guitar yet, but yes, the first. Okay, so you repeat after me, okay? Walk like a man, even though you walk alone. Together. Walk like a man, even though you walk alone. Why court approval once the road is known? Together. Why court approval once the road is known? Let come who will, but if they'll turn home, let come who will, but if they'll turn home, the goal still awaits you. Go on alone. Together. The goal still awaits you. Go on alone. Let's try the next verse the same way. Follow your dream, though it lead to worlds unknown. Together. Follow your dream, though it lead to worlds unknown. Life's but a shadow, once our dreams have flown. Life's but a shadow, once our dreams have flown. What if men cry, your dream is not our own? Together. What if men cry, your dream is not our own? Your soul knows the answer. Go on alone. Together. Your soul knows the answer. Go on alone. Okay, so we're going to add guitar in. We're all going to sing together. We'll sing 1, 2, 3 verses plus the first verse again, okay? And feel free to close your eyes. Feel free to feel all that you need to feel. Try and make it an internal experience for yourself. Sing with me. Walk like a man, even though you walk alone. Why court approval once the road is known? Let come who will, but if they all turn home, the goal still awaits you. Go on alone. Follow your dream, though it lead to worlds unknown. Life's but a shadow, once our dreams have flown. What if men cry, your dream is not our own? Your soul knows the answer. Go on alone. Give life your heart. Bless everything that's grown. Fear not the loving. All this world's your own. Make rich the soil, but once the seed is sown, seek freedom, don't linger. Go on alone. Walk like a man, even though you walk alone. Why court approval once the road is known? Let come who will, but if they all turn home, the goal still awaits you. Go on alone. Go on alone. Go on alone. I decided not to end it the way that it sometimes ends, which is very high. So that was beautiful, everyone. Good job. Thank you.